But Apple, along with Google, have now found themselves in the crosshairs of the FBI. It's all about new encryption technology that may make it harder for investigators to do their jobs. Eamon Javers has the story.
In April, Brian Horn was sentenced to death for the 2010 killing of a 12-year-old boy he had kidnapped. It's a conviction the FBI says was won in part because law enforcement was able to read text messages on Horn's phone. Now, FBI Director James Comey says Apple and Google's just announced default encryption could keep the police from capturing criminals like Horn. The companies say the new system will mean Apple or Google might not be able to fulfill a legal warrant for access to a suspect's phone. The director of the FBI says that is dangerous.
We need assistance and cooperation from companies to comply with lawful court orders so that criminals around the world cannot seek safe haven. We need to find common ground. We care about the same things.
And the FBI director said Congress may just have to force American companies to accept lower profits in the name of security.
Now, where we may get is to a place where the U.S., through its Congress, says, you know what, we need to force this on American companies. And maybe they'll take a hit. Someone in some other country will say, we sell a phone that even with lawful authority people can get into. But that we as a society are willing to have American companies take that hit.
One former federal prosecutor underscored Comey's point, saying criminals can be incredibly boastful online, leading to a treasure trove of evidence.
They can have photos with their co-conspirators or with bricks of cocaine or with piles of money, so that can be useful. The contacts that this guy works with and for will be on his phone. IMs, instant messages, where he's maybe working out with another co-conspirator where they're going to do a pickup or where they're going to meet.
But civil libertarians argue the FBI is asking for too much.
Well, I don't think that his argument was particularly convincing. What he's talking about are a few outlier criminal cases, and it really doesn't justify the vast invasion of privacy to the general public and the potential security implications of what he's saying. What we've seen come out over the past few years with these revelations from Snowden and others is that law enforcement has really been abusing its capabilities.
Comey said he doesn't know exactly what the technical fix here ought to be, but he did say that he thinks that the post-Snowden pendulum has swung too far in the direction of privacy and needs to swing back toward law enforcement. For Nightly Business Report, I'm Eamon Javers in Washington.